Streetlight through the blinds makes five sun stripes across the floor where your shoes still sit. One slightly turned like you might come back. I leave them there. The radiator ticks in no particular hurry. I count the gaps between the sounds. There are whole minutes in the silence. I am learning how to hold them. The kettle steams against the dark window. I watch it fade like something I meant to say. My hands find the warm cup without asking. This is the hour when the city goes soft, when the freeway hum becomes a lullaby. When I remember I am still here, breathing the same air as the trees outside, who do not question their standing. And I am not waiting, I am simply not moving yet. The margin holds me like a hand that knows when to let go. Held in the margin where the light bends slow. Held in the margin where the quiet grows. Not lost, not found, just here, just now. Held in the margin where the world goes low. Held in the margin, I am letting it show. The small, the still, the space between. Held in the margin. Held in the margin. Held. Your text sits on the screen at 2:14. I read it twice, then set the phone face down. The cat moves from the chair to the floor, finding the warm spot where the heat rises. I follow her example, settle into what is offered. The refrigerator cycles on a small machinery of keeping. There is a version of this night where I am somewhere else, louder, faster, known, but I have chosen the edge of the page, the breath before the sentence, the hand I erased, and it is enough, it is enough, it is enough, it is. Held in the margin where the light bends slow. Held in the margin where the quiet grows. Not lost, not found, just here, just now. Held in the margin where the world goes low. Held in the margin, I am letting it show. The small, the still, the space between. Held in the margin. Held in the margin. Held. The rain starts without announcement. I do not get up to close the window. Let it come, let it come, let it come. Let it come, let it come, let it come, let it come. The window holds the afternoon. Like water in a glass, I watch the light move slow across the floor and nothing as the cup beside me has gone cold. But I don't mind the way some things settle on their own if you give them space. The street below is gone soft with rain that never fell. Just haze and distant brake lights in a story I can't tell. My phone stays dark, no urgency, no voice to pull me out. I'm learning how the quiet works, what it keeps, what it leaves out. And I don't need to name this feeling, just to let it be. Held in the margin where the edges breathe. Held in the margin, not lost, not found, just here in the passing where the hours go round. No rush to the center, no need to arrive. Held in the margin where the slow things survive. The coffee rings, the dust motes spin. The day lets itself in. Held in the margin. Held in the margin. The scent hums low behind my thoughts. A warmth I can't explain, like someone left the heating on in an empty room in rain. I breathe out slow, the mirror fogs just enough to blur my face. I'm present but I'm fading too, in the most ordinary way. And maybe that's the point of this, they're not quite here. They almost miss the space between the note and rest, the part we never confess. That staying still is still a choice, a quiet, steady voice. Held in the margin, not lost, not found, just here in the passing where the hours go round. No rush to the center, no need to arrive. Held in the margin where the slow things survive. The coffee rings, the dust motes spin. The day lets itself in. Held in the margin. holds a square of gray. That's all the light we need today. Your cup's still warm against the wood, a small thing understood. The rain right slow across the glass. We let the hours pass. No story that we're trying to tell, just here in quiet and well. The street outside is gone soft now. Cars move like they don't know how to hurry anymore tonight. The neon's faded to a sight. I watch your shoulder rise and fall. That's all, that's all. The margin of a page we share, enough to know you're there. And I don't need to name this, don't need to chase it down. The space between us breathing is the only sound. Held in the margin, held in the margin. Not lost, not found, just held in the margin. The quiet edge where we can rest. No test, no test. Held in the margin, held in the margin. The page is wide, the ink is thin. We're somewhere in between. Held in the margin, where the light leans in. Your phone face down, a small revolt against the world that wants to bolt ahead of where we are right now. A slow breath anyhow. The kettle ticks the cooling air. Nothing to declare. The afternoon folds into blue. I'm here with you, I'm here with you. And if tomorrow asks too much, we have this hour soft to touch. The margin doesn't need to grow. It's wide enough to know that nothing's missing, nothing's gone. We're just here, moving on so slow the world might never see. That's fine with me, that's fine with me. Held in the margin, held in the margin. Not lost, not found, just held in the margin. The quiet edge where we can rest. No test, no test. Held in the margin, held in the margin. The page is wide, the ink is thin. We're somewhere in between. Held in the margin, where the light leans in, where the light leans in. Let it come, let it stay. Held in the margin. Let it fade, let it fade. Let it, let it, let it, let it. The window holds a square of gray that slowly turns to blue. I watch the steam rise from my cup and think of calling you. The radiator takes its count of hours I let go. The street below has gone so soft with last night's melted snow. A neighbor's light across the way flicks on, then flickers out. I'm learning how to hold a space without filling it with sound. The book lies open on my knee at page 142. I've read the same paragraph 3 times and still I have no clue. My phone sleeps face down on the wood. No buzz, no pull, no need. The quiet has a weight to it, a kind of gravity. I breathe in through my nose and count to 4, then out again. The margin where I used to write is where I let things end. And I don't need to name it, don't need to make it mine. Just let it be the space between the sentence and the line. Held in the margin, held in the margin. Not the word, not the meaning, just the breath before beginning. Held in the margin, held in the margin, where the page goes soft and white, where I'm learning to be light. Held in the margin, held in the margin. Not the start, not the ending, just the space that needs attending. Held in the margin, held in the margin, where the ink has not arrived, where I'm quiet, where I'm alive. The afternoon leans toward the glass and stretches out its gold. I move my chair to catch the warmth before the day turns cold. The cup is empty now, I set it gently in the sink. The small act of a clean dish is more than what I think. My shadow on the wall grows long and thinner than before. I'm nobody's emergency, not even mine anymore. Let it fade, let it fade, let it fade. Not everything needs staying, not everything needs saved. Let it fade, let it fade, let it fade. The margin is the place where I am finally brave. Held in the margin, held in the margin. Not the word, not the meaning, just the breath before beginning. Held in the margin, held in the margin, where the page goes soft and white, where I'm learning to be light. Held in the margin, held in the margin. Not the start, not the ending, just the space that needs attending. Held in the margin, held in the margin, where the ink has not arrived, where I'm quiet, where I'm alive. The neon from the corner store bleeds faint across the floor. I don't reach for the switch, I don't need to see more. Let it fade, let it fade, let it fade, let it fade, let it fade. The street outside is gone soft with rain. I watch it from the kitchen cup in my hand. The steam rises slow, I don't name the feeling, just let it sit there, let it understand. Your coat still hangs where you left it, I haven't moved it, haven't needed to. Some things keep their place without asking, some silence is honest, some silence is true. The window light shifts from gray to gold, I follow it across the floor like a thread. Dust moves through the air like it's underwater. I breathe it in, I let it spread. There's a chair by the wall I never sit in, but I keep it clean, I keep it swept. Not waiting, not hoping, just holding the space between what was and what we kept. And I don't need to know where you are to know you're somewhere. Breathing slow, the margin holds what the center can. I'm learning how to let things go. Held in the margin, held in the margin. Not lost, not found, just held. The edge of the page where the ink is thin, where the story learns to tell itself. Held in the margin, I don't need the middle to be real. The white space speaks, the white space stays. The white space shows me how to feel. I found a photo from a morning like this, when you shadow on the wall, half a smile. I don't look long, I don't put it away, just move it over, let it rest a while. The radiator ticks, the building settles. Someone walks past with a dog and a bag. I used to think I needed the whole picture, now I make do with what I have. The cup goes cold, I warm it again. This is the ritual, this is the day. Not moving forward, not moving back, just holding steady in the gray. The margin is wide, the margin is mine. I write my name in light and dust. No ending loud enough to find me, no beginning urgent enough to trust. Held in the margin, held in the margin. Not lost, not found, just held. The edge of the page where the ink gets thin, where the story learns to tell itself. Held in the margin, I don't need the middle to be real. The white space speaks, the white space stays. The white space shows me how to feel. Held in the margin, held in the margin. The quiet wins, the quiet wins, the quiet wins. Let it fade, let it fade, let it fade. The street outside has gone soft with rain. I watch it from here. I watch it. outside has gone soft with rain. I'll watch it from here, I'll watch it. My cup's gone cold on the table's edge. The steam left hours ago, but I don't move it. The window holds a grace so still, it could be any hour. I let it be. There's a book face down on the chair, page 47. I think I never finished. The light switch hums a low complaint. I know the sound by heart, it keeps me company. My shadow stretches toward the door, then stops like it forgot what it was after. And I don't need to name this feeling. It's just here, it's just here. The weight of nothing pressing down, so soft I barely feel it. Held in the margin, held in the margin, where the day forgets to end, where the night forgets to start. Held in the margin, held in the margin, not asleep and not awake, just the space between the thoughts. Held in the margin, held in the margin, watching rain forget the ground, watching time forget the clock. Held in the margin, held in the margin. I don't need to be found. The radiator ticks once, twice, a language I almost learned and lose again. My phone is dark across the room, no one needs me now, or maybe ever. I breathe out slow against the glass, a small cloud forms and fades. I am the cloud. Sometimes silence has a shape, it fits the room exactly. Sometimes stillness has a weight, it holds me without asking. I'm not lonely, I'm just here in the place before the meaning, where the world goes soft and waits, and I am soft and waiting. Held in the margin, held in the margin, where the day forgets to end, where the night forgets to start. Held in the margin, not asleep and not awake, just the space between the thoughts. Held in the margin, held in the margin, watching rain forget the ground, watching time forget the clock. Held in the margin, held in the margin. I don't need to be found, I don't need to be found. The street outside is gone soft with rain. I watch it from here, I watch it, I watch it, I watch it. The cup on the table's gone cold again. I meant to drink it, I meant to move. The window light shifts from gray to gold, and I watch it from here, I watch it. The street outside has gone soft with rain. No one hurries, no one calls. A neighbor's radio through the walls, someone else's slow song. My phone face down where I left it. The notification can wait. The hum of the fridge, the settling house, these are the sounds that hold me. I breathe out longer than I breathed in. Count to 4, count to nothing. The margin grows wider. I don't mind this room here, this room. I'm not lost, I'm just held in the space between the lines, where the meaning isn't urgent, where the meaning isn't mine. Held in the margin, held in the margin. Not the story, not the silence, just the breath that lets you read. Held in the margin, held in the margin, where the page goes soft and yellow, where the light stays long and low. I don't need to be the word, I can be the space around it. Held in the margin, held in the margin. Watching, watching, watching. The cat finds a warm spot on the floor. I learn from her, I learn from her. Afternoon thins into evening, no announcement, no alarm. I open the window just an inch. The city smells like someone cooking. Someone else's ordinary life touches mine, touches mine. And if they ask me where I've been, I'll say the room, the light, the waiting. If they ask me what I've done, I'll say I watched the day go over. Not passive, not empty, just held in the margin. Held in the margin, held in the margin. Not the story, not the side. The window holds the afternoon like water in a glass. I watch it from here, I watch it settle, I watch it pass. The cup on the table still holds the shape of your hand. The steam long gone, but the ring where it stood remains. Someone's radio 2 blocks down plays the same 3 songs. I know the order now, I know where the static belongs. The street has gone soft, and the way the streets do it fine. When the light starts to leave and the edges don't try so hard to survive. The dog I don't know pauses at the same fence each day. There's something invisible that moves on anyway. I'm learning the rhythm of what stays and what goes. The mail comes before the shadows grow long and slow. And I don't need to name it to know it's here. The weight of the ordinary, the quiet, the clear. I don't need to hold it to know it's mine. The space in the margin, this borrowed time held in the margin. Where the day lets go held in the margin. Soft and slow, not in the story, not in the plan. Just here in the holding, the best that I can. Held in the margin. Where the light grows thin, held in the margin. Let it in, let it in, let it in, let it in. The refrigerator hums, it's one low note all night. I used to find it lonely, now it's just part of the quiet. The plant by the sink leans toward what little sun comes through. I turn it on Wednesdays, it doesn't ask me to. There's a crack in the ceiling, I've traced with my eyes so low. It's not a problem, it's just a line in a song. And maybe that's all this is, a line that I'm living inside. Not the beginning, not the place where it is. Just the middle, the part that bends, the part that bends. Held in the margin, where the day lets go, held in the margin. Soft and slow, not in the story, not in the plan. Just here in the holding, the best that I can. Held in the margin, where the light grows thin, held in the margin. Let it in, let it in, let it in, let it in. I watch it from here, I watch it, I watch it, I watch it. The cup, the crack, the quiet hum. I watch it from here, I watch it, I watch it come. I watch it come. I watch it come through the window slow. The way the light finds the cup on the table, finds the rim, finds the water line, finds the small crack in the glaze I never fixed. I watch it come and I let it stay, I let it stay. The dust moves in the beam it makes. I don't disturb it, I don't need to name it. The light just sits there like a guest who knows when to be quiet. The street outside is going soft with rain. No one hurries, no one needs to. A car passes with its lights off, just the sound of tires on wet. I know this hour, I keep it closed, I keep it folded in the chest pocket of my oldest coat. The one with the button missing since last spring. I never replaced it. Some things stay open, some things stay open. There's a margin here between the thought and the saying it, between the saying and the being heard. I live in that space most days now, most nights, most mornings too. Before the world remembers my name, before I remember to answer. Held in the margin, held in the margin. Not gone, not arriving, just the holding, just the breath before the next breath. Held in the margin, where the light pulls, where the quiet asks nothing to me. Held in the margin, held in the margin. Not lost, not found, just to stay in. Just the soft weight of being here. My hand on the cup, not lifting it, the warmth fading at its own pace. I can move, I cannot move, both are true. Both I hear the rain slows to almost nothing. A drop on the glass holds the whole street, holds the gray sky, holds the neon sign from the corner store, spelling something I can't quite read and don't need to. Someone's radio, 3 floors down, a song I almost know. The melody lost, but the feeling stays. The feeling stays, the feeling like a room you used to live in. The shape of the door, the way the floor creaked near the window. You don't go back, but you don't forget the exact sound. Held in the margin, held in the margin. Not gone, not arriving, just the holding, just the breath before the next breath. Held in the margin, where the light pools, where the quiet asks nothing of me. Held in the margin, held in the margin. Not lost, not found, just the staying, just the soft weight of being here. Held in the margin, held in the margin. The cup cools, the light moves on. I watch it go, I watch it go, I let it go. The street dries slow, the day begins somewhere else. I stay here, hill, hill. The window holds the afternoon like water in a glass. I watch the light move slow across the floor, a dust has passed. My hand rests on the table's edge. The wood is warm from sun. A cup sits where you left it, half the day's already done. The street outside has gone soft now. Cars move like they are underwater. Someone's radio leaks through the wall. A song I almost remember. I breathe out and the room breathes back. This is how the hours stay, held in the margin of the day, where nothing needs to be said. And I don't mind the quiet, I don't mind the wait. The space between the moments is where I find my place. Held in the margin, not lost, not found, just here in the holding, where the world slows down. In the margin, the edge of the frame, nothing needs changing, nothing needs a name. I stay here, held, held. I stay here, held, held. The neon from the corner store fades in through the blinds, pink and green and amber mapping cracks in the design. I can move, but I don't move. There's a comfort in the still, watching shadows stretching on across the windowsill. Maybe later I'll make tea, maybe later I'll call. Right now the room is holding me, and that's enough, that's all. The sub-bass hums beneath the floor, the rain clicks on the glass. I'm here where I am meant to be, in the margin, in the vast. Held in the margin, not lost, not found, just here in the holding, where the world slows down. Held in the margin, the edge of the frame, nothing needs changing, nothing needs a name. I stay here, held, held. I stay here, held. The cup still sits there cooling, the light is turned to gray. I stay here in the margin, where the edges softly fade. Held in the margin of the page, where the coffee ring stains and the light don't reach. Held by the weight of almost nothing, a chair pulled out, a window cracked 3 inches. Held by the hum of the refrigerator, saying the same thing over and over. Held in the space between two thoughts, where the street goes soft and the neon forgets to flicker. Held by the cup still warm on the table, by the breath that comes back slower than it left. Held by the ceiling's small patience, watching dust settle where it wants. And I am here, and here is enough. And the held is a hand I am learning to not let go of. Held in the margin, held in the quiet, held by the nothing that holds everything. Held in the slow light, held in the stillness, held by the room that knows my name. Held in the margin, held in the quiet, held by the almost that feels like home. Held in the soft dark, held in the breathing, held till the hell becomes my own. Held by the book left open face down, spine soft with weight, and held by the shadow of the curtain, not moving, not needing to. Held by the floor, small cold against my feet, grounding what drifts. Held by the ordinary mercy of a night that asks for nothing. And if I am small here, then small is a size I can wear. If I am edge and not center, then edge is a place I can stay. Held, 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 held in the margin, held in the quiet, held by the nothing that holds everything. Held in the slow light, held in the stillness, held by the room that knows my name. Held in the margin, held in the quiet, held by the almost that feels like home. Held in the soft dark, held in the breathing, held till the hell becomes my own. Held till the hell becomes my own. Till the hell becomes my own. Hell, hell, hell. The street outside has gone soft with rain. No cars, no hurry, just the gutter slow song. I watch the window light turn amber then gray. A cup on the table, half full, going cold. My breath finds its own rhythm now. Not borrowed, not chased, just here the hell becomes my own. Held the margin wide enough to stand in. The radiator ticks like a quiet clock, counting nothing, claiming nothing. I used to fill every silence with one. Now I let the room hold its own shape. The plant by the ceilings taught nothing in particular, just light, just the ordinary day. I am learning the weight of my own bones, without apology, without performance. And if the night comes slow, I will meet it slow. No running ahead, no story to sell. Held in the margin, not waiting to be found. Held in the margin where the quiet is sound. I don't need the center to know I'm around. Held in the margin, feet on the ground. Held in the margin, the world keeps a spin. Held in the margin, I'm letting it in, not holding too tight, not letting it win. Held in the margin, where I begin. The neighbor's dog barks once, then stops, satisfied with its own small alarm. I used to think peace was a destination, now I see it in the doing of small things. The way water fills a glass, the way a shadow stretches and stills. I am not becoming anything grand, just here, just held, just real. And when the morning comes with this list and its noise, I will carry this margin like a soft in my voice. Not lost, not found, not less, not more, just the held I was looking for. Held in the margin, not waiting to be found. Held in the margin where the quiet is sound. I don't need the center to know I'm around. held in the margin, feet on the ground, held in the margin, the world keeps you spinning, held in the margin, I'm letting it in, not holding too tight, not letting it win, held in the margin, where I begin, the cup is empty now, the rain has stopped, I am here, I am held, The rain has stopped, I am here, I am held in the margin of the page, where the ink runs thin and the coffee's gone cold. But I don't move to heat it, I let it sit like a thought I'm not ready for. The window holds a street that has gone soft, no cars, no voices, just the hum of a fridge. 3 rooms away and my own breathing returning to me, like a friend who left without saying why. I used to fill the silence with plans, with names, with noise. Now I let it stretch like fabric over a frame, taut enough to hold, loose enough to give, held in the margin, not the center, not the edge, just enough room to be unknown, to be my own, held in the margin where the light is thin and the world forgets to ask where I've been. I don't need to answer, I don't need to move, held in the margin, held in the margin. There's a cup on the table with the ring where it sat yesterday or the day before. Time moves different here, slower, like honey from a spoon held still. I watch the dust settle in the beam and call it enough. Maybe this is what it means to be present and not perform, to let the afternoon forget your name and I'll reach for it, to find the floor beneath the floating and stay there, held in the margin, not the center, not the edge, just enough room to be unknown, to be my own, held in the margin where the light is thin and the world forgets to ask where I've been. I don't need to answer, I don't need to prove, held in the margin, held in the margin. I am here, I am held in the margin, in the margin, in the margin, in the margin. The street outside is gone soft with rain. I watch it from the window, watch it change. Your cup still sits where you left it, half full. The light in the room is the color of wool. I'm not waiting, I'm just here. The hour bends but doesn't disappear. In the margin, where the quiet learns to begin. The radiator ticks like a slow heart. I can move, but I don't know where to start. The book is open to a page you're dogged. Some words on the line, the meaning unclear. I read them twice, then once again. Not searching, just letting them in. In the margin, where the answer settles thin. And if you're cold, I'd answer slow. Not because I'm far, but because I know the space between us is a kind of home. A door left open, a dial tone. Held in the margin, not lost, not found. Just living in the breath before the sentence ends. The pause that neither breaks nor bends. Held in the margin, where the ordinary softly begins. A cup, a window, a street gone gray, enough to get me through the day. Held in the margin. face. Maybe you're walking, maybe you're still. The way we hold each other without the will to name it, claim it, make it real. Some things you only learn to feel in the margin, where the missing learns to heal. The neon across the street flickers on, faded pink against the coming dawn. I don't need the story to resolve, just this: the world continues to revolve around us in a soft and small. A cup, a window, nothing at all, and everything held in the margin, not lost, not found, just living in the breath before the sentence ends. The pause that neither breaks nor bends. Held in the margin, where the ordinary softly begins. A cup, a window, a street gone gray, enough to get me through the day. Held in the margin, held in the margin. The cup stays where it is, I let it be. The light shifts barely enough to see. In the margin, in the margin, in the margin. I am free. Hey. The light shifts barely enough to see. In the margin, in the margin, in the margin, I am free. Cup on the table, still one from before. The steam long gone, but the shape remains. I trace the ring and left a ghost of heat on wood that knows the weight of waiting. Outside, the street is gone, soft with rain. No urgency, no one to name. The window holds a gray that won't commit. Not day, not night, just something in between. I watch a neighbor's curtain move, then still the ordinary secrets of a quiet life. My breath comes slow, deliberate. Mine, I count the seconds between the drops. The gut, a steady conversation with the ground that receives everything. This is the hour when nothing is required. This is the hour I keep, and I don't need to know what comes after this. The margin holds enough, the margin is the gift. Held in the margin, held in the margin, not lost, not found, just held in the margin, held in the margin, held in the margin. The space where nothing is compelled. No story I must finish, no door I need to close. Held in the margin, quiet that nobody chose, but I choose it now. I choose it now, I choose it now, and it holds me too. The electric piano hums its single notes, suspended, patient, going nowhere. I let my shoulder drop against the chair. The fabric knows my shape by now. A car passes, tires on wet asphalt. The sound expands and dissolves into the room zone. Breathing the scent rises like the tide. I don't chase it, I don't resist. I am the shore, I am the shore. Maybe later there will be demands. The world's sharpening its edges again. But here, in this fade of neon through the blinds, I am practicing a different way. Not escape, just a deeper presence. The margin as a kind of faith. The margin as a kind of faith. Held in the margin, held in the margin, held in the margin, held in the margin, held in the margin. The space where nothing is compelled. No story I must finish, no door I need to close. Held in the margin, the quiet that nobody chose, but I choose it now. I choose it now, I choose it now, and it holds me too. It holds me too. It holds me too. It holds me too. The light shifts barely enough to see in the margin. holds, and I am here, and I am here, and I am here, and I am here. The margin holds what the margin holds, and I am here, and I am here, and I am here. Coffee's gone cold by the window, where the light pools slow and thin. I watch the steam forget its shape, become the air, become the room. The street below has gone soft, no horns, no hurry, just the hush of tires on wet asphalt. Someone's radio through a wall. I used to need the edges sharp to know where I ended and the world began. Now I move through the blur like a hand through water, like a voice through static. The cup on the table, half full, half gone. The shadow it casts longer than noon. I am learning the patience of things that do not announce themselves. The margin holds what the margin holds, the quiet work of being present, not arriving, not leaving, just the breath between the lines. Held in the margin, held in the margin, where the light bends and the time forgets. I am held in the margin, not lost, not found, just held. The soft hum of the refrigerator, the click of the radiator cooling down. Held in the margin, held in the margin, where nothing asks me to be more than the hand on the cup, then the eye on the street, then the breath that comes back every time I let it go. Held in the margin. A car passes, its headlights sweep the ceiling, the wall, then gone. I follow the dark back to itself, the way you follow a river, not to the sea but to the next bend, the next place. The water slows and lets you see your own face, distorted, familiar enough. And if I am not the story, if I am the space between the words, the pause before the sentence turns, then let me be that space, let me be the margin wide enough to hold what the center cannot, the unsaid but slowly understood. Held in the margin, held in the margin, where the light bends and the time forgets. I am held in the margin, not lost, not found, just held. The soft hum of the refrigerator, the click of the radiator cooling down. Held in the margin, held in the margin, where nothing asks me to be more than the hand on the cup, then the eye on the street, then the breath that comes back every time I let it go. Held in the margin, just held. What the margin holds, and I am here, and I am here. The steam rises, the steam is gone. I am here, I am here. The light pulls, the light moves on. I am here. The cup still holds the heat from when you poured it. I watch the steam rise slow and disappear like questions I never meant to ask. The window shows a street that has gone soft with rain. No one hurries anymore. We are all held in the margin between what was said and what we understood. Your chair pulled out the way you left it. I don't move it back. Some habits keep you close without demanding. The clock hums low. I almost hear you breathing in the spaces between the refrigerator. Small song, everything ordinary becomes a kind of prayer when I say it slowly enough. And I am learning to let the silence do its work, to not fill every room with my own noise, to trust the pause. Held in the margin, where the light pulls and moves on. Held in the margin, I am here, I am here. Not arriving, not leaving, just this weight of now. The cup cooling in my hands, the street going soft outside, where everything waits and nothing is lost. I find your pen under the couch, still holding the ghost of grocery lists and phone numbers. I write my own list now in a different hand, slower, with more space between each need. The paper absorbs what I don't say aloud, that is enough. The neon across the way flickers its last letter. I can't read the word, but I know the color. Warm and failing, like all good things do. I let my eyes blur until it becomes just a feeling, just a glow against the dawn. Held in the margin, where the light pulls and moves on. Held in the margin, I am here, I am here. Not arriving, not leaving, just this weight of now. The cup cooling in my hands, the street going soft outside, where everything waits and nothing is lost. I am here, I am here. The light pulls, the light moves on. The breath I take is long enough to hold us both. The street has gone soft, the cup has gone cold. I am here, I am here. The cup has gone cold. I am here, I am here. Morning light through the blinds, draw slow lines on the floor. I watch them move like something I could follow, but I don't. The radiator ticks once, twice, a language I almost understand. The street outside has gone soft from rain that fell while I was somewhere else. A neighbor's window glows steady and small. Someone else is awake, someone else is holding something. I don't need to know, but it's enough to know the light is there. The way you know a door is closed without checking. So I let my shoulders drop 1 degree, then another. The breath I was holding finds its way out, slow, unhurried, like it was always meant to leave. Held in the margin, where nothing needs to happen. Held in the margin, where the quiet is enough. I don't need to name this, I don't need a margin. The space between the lines. Held in the margin, where I finally recognize the weight of my own hand, resting on my own knee. This is the work, this is the work. Held in the margin. The refrigerator hums its one-note song. I could sing along if I wanted, but I don't want to. The shadows on the wall have stopped moving, settled into shapes that mean nothing, that mean everything. I am not waiting for anything, I am not waiting, I am here. The cup has gone cold and I am still here. Sometimes the most honest thing is to sit with the undone, the email unsent, the dish unwashed, the love unspoken, sitting in its own small room, not asking to be let out, just being true to its own temperature. Just be held in the margin, where nothing needs to happen. Held in the margin, where the quiet is enough. I don't need to name this, I don't need to prove. Held in the margin, the space between the lines. Held in the margin, where I finally recognize the weight of my own hand, resting on my own knee. This is the work, this is the work. Held in the margin. Held in the margin. The cup has gone cold and I am here, I am here. The light moves on without me, and I am here, held in the margin. Held, 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 held. The street outside is going soft with rain. No urgency in anything. The cup you left still holds a ring. A pale moon where your mouth had been. I watch the window light turn gray to blue. The hours don't ask much of you. The hours don't ask much of you. The radiator takes a slow coat. A language only old buildings know. I'm not waiting, I'm just here. The difference small but crystal clear. Your coat still hangs where you forgot it. I haven't moved it, haven't touched it. Some things keep their own small gravity. And I don't need the whole story. Just this page, this margin, this holding. Not empty, not full, just open like a door left for the cat. Held in the margin, held, held, held. Not the center, not the edge, just the space where something rests. Held, held in the margin, held, held, held. The book still falls open there. The spine remembers where you left it. Held in the margin, held, held, held. I'm not asking to be read, just let me be the quiet page. Held, held in the margin, held, 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 held. The coffee's cold but I still drink it. Some warmth is habit, not physics. The news scrolls by, I don't relent it. The world continues, I don't blame it. Your name appears, I don't reach for it. The phone stays dark, I don't ache for it. This is the peace that comes after wanting. And if you came back through that door, I wouldn't ask you what it's for. The margin holds what it can hold, not less for being half a whole. The rain starts up, the street goes soft again. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Held in the margin, held, held, held. Not the center, not the edge, just the space where something rests. Held, held in the margin, held, held, held. The book still falls open there. The spine remembers where you left it. Held in the margin, held, held, held. I'm not asking to be read, just let me be the quiet page. Held, held in the margin, held, 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 held. The cup, the ring, the window, the rain. Held the coat, the ticking, the no weight in the plane. Held, held in the margin, held. The window holds a square of gray that hasn't moved in hours. I watch the steam rise from my cup and vanish like a thought. The street below has gone so soft with rain that fell and stayed. A car passes, tires whispering to nothing, just the gray. My phone lights up and dims again, no need to check the name. The pattern is enough to know the world is still the same. I trace the ring where coffee sat, a pale mark on the wood, evidence that someone was here, doing what they could. And I am here, held in the margin between the thing I meant to say and the silence that I kept. Held in the margin, held, held in the margin where the light doesn't reach but it doesn't leave. Held in the margin, held in the margin, not lost, not found, just breathing through the afternoon. Held in the margin, held, held in the margin. The page is still open, the pen is still warm. Held in the margin, held in the margin. The radiator ticks and stops a language I almost know, like someone trying to explain why they have to go. I fold the corner of the sheet where I stopped reading last night. The story waits, patient as dust, settling into light. Outside a dog barks once, then twice, then accepts the quiet. I do the same, I let it pass, I let it be, I let it. Maybe this is the place where meaning loosens its grip, where being still is being enough, where the edge is the center, where the held is the held, where I don't have to become anything more than here, breathing. Held in the margin, held, held in the margin where the light doesn't reach but it doesn't leave. Held in the margin, held in the margin, not lost, not found, just breathing through the afternoon. Held in the margin, held, held in the margin. The page is still open, the pen is still warm. Held in the margin, held in the margin. margin, held in the margin, held in the margin. The window's got a crack where the light pours thin. I watch you move across the floor like something trying to get in. There's a cup on the table from this morning, still half full. The tea went cold but I haven't moved to pull the blanket up, the blanket up. The street outside was soft around 11. Now it's just a hum of nothing, just the edge of heaven. Held in the margin, held. My phone buzzed once and then forgot to try again. Someone's birthday, someone's question, someone's when. I let it sink into the cushion, let it sleep. The sound of rain is granular, too soft to keep counting, counting. The radiator clicks a slow Morse code. I'm not lonely, I'm just lightly alone. Held in the margin, held. And if the night has nothing on me, I'll give it that, I'll give it that. The quiet is an empty sea, it's just a place where nothing's flat. Against the wall, against the wheel, just breathing room, just time to fill. Held in the margin, not the center, not the edge, just the space where the light learns how to hedge. Just bets against the dark, against the day. Held in the margin, held in the gray. Not lost, not found, not going anywhere. Just the weight of the air, just the weight of the air. Held in the margin, held in the soft, held long enough that holding's enough. Held in the margin, held. The neon from the bodega's faded pink. It blinks and doesn't stop to think about the hour, about the ones who see I'm one of them, I'm one of them. I'm free to watch the electric piano in my head play slow. A chord that doesn't need to go anywhere, anywhere. Held in the margin, held. Maybe later I'll remember what I meant to do. The list, the call, the thing that grew too big for afternoon, too small for night. I'll let it wait, I'll let it wait. I'll let it sit right here beside me like a friend who doesn't need to talk, who knows the end isn't now, isn't now. Held in the margin, held in the margin. Hey, held in the margin, not the center, not the edge, just the space where the light learns how to hedge. It's bets against the dark, against the day. Held in the margin, held in the gray. Not lost, not found, not going anywhere. Just the weight of the air, just the weight of the air. Held in the margin, held in the margin, held in the soft, held long enough that holding's enough. Held in the margin, 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 held. The cup still sits, the light still moves, the rain still falls in gentle grooves. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Held in the margin, held in the margin, held in the margin. Held in the margin, held. The coffee's gone cold, but I keep the cup. Window light moves slow across the floor. A car passes, tires soft on wet asphalt. I count the seconds between each one. The radiator ticks like a quiet clock. My sweater stapled down past my thumb. Nothing needs to happen right now, nothing needs to. The street outside is gone softly rainy. I'm from the corner store, faded pink. I watch it blur through the glass, breathing in and out, in and out. Measure, there's a book open on the chair, spine cracked, page 47. I've read it 3 times, still don't know what happens next, still don't need to. The quiet has a weight. I know the kind that holds you without asking, the kind that stays held in the margin. Held, not the center, not the edge. Just here where the light pulls and waits, where the breath finds its own pace. Held in the margin. Held, the world goes loud somewhere else. I'm not missing it, I'm not missing it. Held in the margin. Held in the margin. Held. My phone face down on the table, dark. The notification can wait, will wait. I trace the ring where the cup sat. Wood grain, watermark proof I was here. The rain comes harder and then softer. I don't check the time, the radiator ticks. I match it in and out, in and out. Someone laughs in the hall distant. I smile without meaning to. The margin is wide enough to rest in, wide enough to stretch, to stay. Not hiding, not waiting to be found. Just held, just held. Not the center, not the edge. Just here where the light pulls and waits, where the breath finds its own pace. Held in the margin. Held, the world goes loud somewhere else. I'm not missing it, I'm not missing it. Held in the margin. Held in the margin. Held. The coffee's gone cold, but I keep the cup. The window light moves slower now. Held in the margin. Held, fade with the rain. The window holds the morning like a cup holds cooling tea. I watch the steam rise slow, then disappear completely. There's a chair by the radiator, still warm from where you sat. I haven't moved it yet, I'm not sure where to put it at. The street below is gone soft with last night's rain. Tides pass through puddles, making sounds that sound like names. I say yours out loud just to hear how quiet it remains. Just to hear how quiet it remains. The wrist-a-ritter hums its one continued note. I used to find it lonely, now I find it almost hope. Like something staying constant while the rest of me rewinds through conversations where we spoke in scattered lines. Your coaster on the hook, the blue one with the tear. I know I should mend it, I know I shouldn't care, but my hands keep finding reasons to be busy elsewhere. To be busy elsewhere. And the light moves across the floor so slow, I could trace it with my finger, watch it go from the corner by the bookshelf to the place where shadows grow. Held in the margin, held in the margin, held in the margin of the day, where the hours pool and stay. Not quite gone and not quite here, the space between the far and near. I'm held in the margin, held in the margin, where the world keeps spinning but I'm still counting breaths against the windowsill. Held in the margin, held in the margin. Not lost, not found, just held. Not lost, not found, just held. Just held, just held, just held. I walked to the corner store for milk I didn't need. The clerk asked how I'm doing, I said fine and paid and leave. The neon there was faded, buzzing pink and white. I stood beneath it longer than the traffic lights. A dog barked 3 blocks over than the neighborhood, and still I thought of calling someone, then I thought I will, but the thought dissolved like sugar, like these things tend to, like these things tend to. And maybe this is healing, this slow and stubborn pace, this learning how to occupy a quiet space. Not rushing toward a finish, not drowning in the weight. Just held in the margin, just held in the margin of the day, where the hours pool and stay. Not quite gone and not quite here, the space between the far and near. I'm held in the margin, held in the margin, where the world keeps spinning but I'm still counting breaths against the windowsill. Held in the margin, held in the margin. Not lost, not found, just held. Not lost, not found, just held. Just held, just held, just held. just help, just help, just help. The cup on the table's empty now, the light has moved on anyhow. I'll sit here till the evening comes, held in the margin, held in the hum. Fade with the rain, fade with the rain. Morning finds the cup still on the table, quarter full, the coffee gone cold. I watch the steam that isn't there anymore, just the ring where it stood, growing old. The window holds a gray that won't commit, not rain, not light, just something in between. I breathe and count the seconds it takes for the radiator to click, to settle to me. The street below has gone soft but mist, tires pass slower than they did last night. Someone's walking a dog, they don't hurry, letting the damp get into everything right. I haven't moved from where the warmth pools, near the vent, near the place you left your book. The pages keep a curve where your thumb was. I don't read it, I just let it look. And it's not that I'm waiting, it's not that at all. It's just that the quiet has learned how to call. Held in the margin, held in the hum. Not the story, not the sum, just the space where the sentence gives up, just the breath between the cup and the lid. Held in the margin, held in the hum. Fade with the rain, fade with the rain. I don't need to be found to be here, I don't need the ending to be clear. Afternoon comes with its thin yellow, stretching across the floor like something borrowed. I move the cup to the sink, finally watch the water run, watch it follow the same path down the drain. It always takes this comfort in that, in the way things go. The book stays open on the arm of the chair, the dog downstairs barks and nothing I know. Maybe later I'll walk to the corner store, buy milk, buy bread, buy something to do. Maybe later the neon will flicker on and I'll watch it from here, watch it turn blue. But for now the margin holds me fine. The hum is enough, the hum is a hand, not pulling me out, not pushing me in, just keeping me soft, just helping me stand. Held in the margin, held in the hum. Not the story, not the sum, just the space where the sentence gives up, just the breath between the cup and the lid. Held in the margin, held in the hum. Fade with the rain, fade with the rain. I don't need to be found to be here, I don't need the ending to be clear. Held in the margin, held in the margin, held in the margin, held in the hum. The radiator clicks one more time, I close the book, I lose the page. The rain comes back like it always does, soft and slow and nothing to gauge. Held in the margin, held in the hum. Fade with the rain, fade with the rain. The window holds a square of gray, no sun, no storm, just in between. I watch the steam rise from my cup and disappear like it was never seen. The radiator ticks the hour, a language I learned not to name. Your coat still hangs behind the door. The fabric holds a different weight, yeah. The street below is gonna soft from rain that fell while I was gone. A psychopath's no hurry now. The tires make a quiet song. I'm not waiting, I'm not leaving. I'm the space between two thoughts, the margin where the ink runs thin and something true gets caught. So I breathe in what the room allows, the ordinary, the unannounced, the way the afternoon just stays without demanding to be counted. Held in the margin, held in the hum. Not quite the chorus, not quite the drum. Just this, the quiet that remains when everyone is somewhere and I stay in the frame. Held in the margin, where the meaning thins and something real begins. Held in the margin, held in the hum. I move the cup from left to right, as if the table needs a change. The light shifts, I don't track it, but something in the room arranges. Your voice on a message I won't play. The taste pump says 3 weeks ago. I'm not avoiding, I'm not mourning, I'm learning what I still don't know. And if I never reach the center, if I never find the thread, there's a kindness in the drifting, there's a roof above my head. The rain will do what rain does, the cup will cool, the light will bend. I'm held in the margin, and the margin doesn't end. Held in the margin, held in the hum. Not quite the chorus, not quite the drum. Just this, the quiet that remains when everyone is somewhere and I stay in the frame. Held in the margin, where the meaning thins and something real begins. Held in the margin, held in the hum. Fade with the rain, fade with the rain. The cup is cold now, the light is the same. Held in the margin, held in the hum. Fade with the rain, fade with the rain. The street outside has gone soft under sodium light. I watch the window, watch the glass go gray. Your cup still on the table, rim dry. Half a moon of coffee, I don't move it, I don't move anything. The curtains breathe slow with the vents more rhythm. A car passes, then the quiet returns, thicker than before. The radiator ticks once to nothing. A slow breath in the kind that takes its time coming back. My phone face down, no vibration, no ghost, just the weight of waiting. Settle like dust on the sill. The clock blinks 3:12, then 3:12 again. I stop resetting it after the third time. Some things stay wrong, and I am here in the margin of the hour, where nothing is asked, where nothing is answered. Just held in the space the world forgot to fill. Held in the hum, fade with the rain, fade with the rain. Held in the hum, the city forgets its name and I forget mine. Held in the hum, not gone, not staying, just the space between. Held in the hum, held in the hum. The war machine breathing, the war machine breathing. Coat on the chair, still holding your shape. I could almost speak to it, almost a neon across the way. Flickers its last letter, open, steady again. Line the kettle cools on the stove. I never made the tea. Some rituals need two or none at all. The floorboard knows your step and stays silent. Granular rain on the glass. I count the drops, lose count, begin again. This is the prayer, no beginning, no end. Just a wet street, just a warm machine breathing. Just a wet street, just a warm machine breathing. Held in the hum, fade with the rain, fade with the rain. Held in the hum, the city forgets its name and I forget mine. Held in the hum, not gone, not staying, just the space between. Held in the hum, the war machine breathing. The war machine breathing. The cup stays where you left it. The rain keeps its word, I keep mine. Held in the hum. Held in the hum. Fade with the rain, fade with the rain. The window holds a square of gray. No sun, no storm, just held in place. I watch the steam rise from my cup and vanish like it never was. The street below has gone soft. Cars move slow through something thick. A plastic bag loops on the fence, then stills as if it found a home. My phone buzzes, I don't reach. The sound becomes part of the room, like the fridge hum, like the rain, like the way you used to say my name. I count the tiles above the sink, 11, 12, the 13th crack. Someone fixed it with clear glue. You can only see it if you look. And I'm looking now at everything that stays, the dust that settles and settles and stays. Held in the margin, not quite here, not quite gone. Held in the margin, where the quiet carries on. Held in the margin, between the breath and the song. Held in the margin, and the margin is long. Held in the margin, held in the margin, held in the margin, held in the margin, held in the margin. The afternoon folds into itself, no shadow moves across the floor. I make tea, I won't finish, warm my hands and let it cool. Your sweater hangs on the chair back. I haven't moved it in 3 weeks. The shape of you still in the wool, or I imagine that I see it. Maybe this is what remains when the wanting quiets down. Not lost, not peace, just room enough to hear the house settle its bones for the night. Enough to not fill every space with noise, with need, with proof that I am here, that I was loved, held in the margin, not quite here, not quite gone. Held in the margin, where the quiet carries on. Held in the margin, between the breath and the song. Held in the margin, and the margin is long. Held in the margin, 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 held in the hum. Fade with the rain, fade with the rain. The cup goes cold, the light goes gray. Held in the margin, held in the margin. Fade with the rain. Fade with the rain. The window holds a square of gray. I watch it like a clock that doesn't move. My coffee's gone to room temperature, but I keep my hands around the cup. The radiator ticks once, then stops somewhere a door closes soft. I'm not waiting for anything in particular, just letting the afternoon collect. Your message still sits in the draft folder, thumb hovering, never pressing send. The street below has gone soft with the rain. Tires passing sound like distant waves. I could put on a record, I don't. The silence has its own slow rhythm. My shadow on the wall grows longer, then shrinks back to normal size. This is the hour that doesn't count, the space between the numbers where I let myself be held without asking what it means. Held in the margin, held in the margin. Not the story, not the edge, just the quiet in between. Held in the margin, held in the margin. Fade with the rain, fade with the rain. No beginning, no end, just the breath before the next. Held in the margin, held in the margin. Fade with the rain. The lamp I never fixed or flickers. I've learned to read around its pulse. There's dust on the plant by the silly lids anyway. Reach into a glass, I move the cup from right to left hand. Small rituals of passing time. The sky darkens without announcement. I don't reach for the switch. Maybe later I'll walk to the corner store. Maybe I won't. Maybe you'll call. Maybe the rain will just keep being rain, and that will be enough. That will be enough. Held in the margin, held in the margin. Not the story, not the edge, just the quiet in between. Held in the margin, held in the margin. Fade with the rain, fade with the rain. No beginning, no end, just the breath before the next. Held in the margin, held in the margin. Fade with the rain, fade with the rain. Hey, hey, hey. The cup is empty now. I set it down. The rain says nothing back. Held in the margin, fade with the rain. The window holds its breath. A cup still warm on the sill. The street outside gone soft like paper left in rain. I watch the light retreat, slow as a hand pulled back. Nothing asks me to move, so I stay where I am. Yeah, the radiator ticks, a language I almost know. My shadow on the wall grows longer than my name. Someone walks below their umbrella, a small dark boat I do not call down. They would not hear me anyway. The margin is wide enough to hold a whole afternoon. No one writes in it, no one needs to. Held in the margin where the page goes quiet, where the ink forgets what it was trying to say. Held in the margin, not lost, just waiting for the hand to return or the light to change. Held in the margin, held in the margin. The space between what happened and what might. I make tea, I do not drink. Watch the steam become air. The clock speaks in commas, pauses that mean nothing. The book lies open at a page I have read before. The words stay the same. I am the one who drifts. Maybe someone else is sitting just like this in a room I cannot see. Margin to margin, we do not touch, but we share the silence. The rain makes for us, the rain makes for us. Held in the margin where the page goes quiet, where the ink forgets what it was trying to say. Held in the margin, not lost, just waiting for the hand to return or the light to change. Held in the margin, held in the margin. The space between what happened and what might. Held in the margin, fade with the rain. The cup goes cold, the margin holds, the margin holds. Fade with the rain. Held in the margin. Held in the margin. The street outside has gone soft, neon bleeding into the wet. I watch it from the window where the glass holds my breath. A cup on the table half full, the rim still warm from before. The Our stretches like fabric, loose at the seams, nothing more. The margin holds what the center forgets, a name in the corner of a page, the quiet that lives in the white space, the pause before someone speaks. I keep my shoes by the door, lined up, ready. Still, the rain makes a slow decision to stay or to fall or to fill. And I am here, and the light is thin, and the margin is wide enough to let me in. Held in the margin, where the edges breathe, not lost, not found, just held in the space between. The street goes soft, the neon fades. Held in the margin, where the quiet stays. I don't need the center, I don't need the name. Held in the margin, where the edges breathe. Someone's radio 3 floors down plays a song I almost know the melody, climbs the wet air. Then let's go, I trace the rim of the cup again, circle after circle slow. The margin holds what I cannot say. The margin holds, the margin holds. Play with the rain, that's what we do. The margin holds me, the margin holds you. Not disappearing, just becoming thin. Held in the margin where the light leaks in. Held in the margin where the edges breathe. Not lost, not found, just held in the space between. The street goes soft, the neon fades. Held in the margin where the quiet stays. I don't need the center, I don't need the name. Held in the margin where the edges breathe. Cup cools on the table, the rain slows to a stop. Held in the margin, held in the margin, the margin holds.